what a class that we're going to have today. And I'm really going to bring the pain today that I normally do not bring. I'm going to put this in class form for everybody to watch over here and really understand what we're going to do today and the energy that we're going to bring into actually going over everything that needs to be done. Now, we did a basic training class before, basic training, just going over how to generate a basic letter. Today, our letter is going to be absolutely phenomenal. It's going to be at a different level that nobody is ever going to understand. This level that we're going to generate is at an upteenth level, and we're basically going to generate the advanced tactic training. And the advanced tactic training is going to dive more into the ideology and understanding of credit repair than the actual, how do I say this? The actual just getting the letters and letting the AI do the work for you. We're really going to focus on that piece over there and generate that piece to such a high level that I'm going to spend more time up on the board than I'm actually going to spend time back here in front of the camera. So if you give me a couple minutes, I'm going to get up to the board and we're going to actually start recording this stuff right now. So let me switch screens and let's get it rocking and rolling. So when we do this today, what we're really focused on is the ability to generate an advanced letter. And what does an advanced letter look like? Well, an advanced letter is the ideology and understanding of how the Bureau actually works. So we're not going to home. We know how to do everything here. We're going to go send rounds of attack, and we're going to go to the attack area. We are not, when we select our client, we are not going to focus on any of the AIs. We're only going to focus on do-it-yourself, and we're going to hit generate an attack. Now, when we generate that attack, we want the most aggressive report, which is going to be the credit report, which is going to be the Epic Pro report, and the most aggressive AI, which is going to be the MPEP. We're going to select our attack. So for argument's sake, this is attack 1, okay? And we're going to go through reading our credit report. So in the last segment, I broke down the information that is over here. I broke down how to, take over each piece, how to, look at what the abbreviations are with everything. But my focus on this piece that is coming is a real piece that we're going to be focusing on, is the actual boxes. If you bear with me 1 second while I get my pen up, okay? My pen is the key of us going through all of this. So my pen is going to break everything down for us. Now that we have the pen up, we're going to focus on this piece right here. So when I scroll up, I'm going to focus on these two pieces right here. Now, in my advanced trading, I focus on what these actually say. So what do they actually say? Reporting agency attack letters. Letters. So this is your letters. So this box equals letters. Well, this box equals maximum number of items attacked. So this equals items. Now, let me ask you a question. Which one's more important? Which one holds more weight? Well, items is the one that holds more weight. Because if I put 100 items, well, the letters equal 100 letters. But if I put one item, well, each letter can only have one negative item. Okay? Which means that letter, and let's just use this report's got 30 negative items. Okay? Well, so if this report's got 30 negative items, right? If this report's got 30 negative items, and you put one item per letter, well, you got 3 bureaus. That's 90 letters that are going to go out. How did I get that? 90 times 3 bureaus, 3 Bs, equals 90 letters. That's at 1 letter per bureau. Now what happens if I drop this negative item over here? Let's do this real quick. Let's go to 3. Well, that same thing. Let's do this over here. Well, that's 3. If you got 30 negative items, you're going to divide this by 3. So 30 divided by 3. So let's do 30. Oops, let me get my pen up. 30 divided by 3 equals 10. 10 times 3 bureaus equals 30. So this one equals out to the same thing. Okay? So let's change the number. Let's go to 4. All right? 4 negative items. Now, this doesn't always work because it depends on how many categorized negative items that you have, but gives you an ideology when we're talking about how to count letters and everything. This is how you count letters. So one more. If you have 4, you're going to do 30 divided by 4, which is, get my calculator up. Oops. Get my calculator up. Where's my calculator? There it is. And if we do 30 divided by 4, comes out to 7.5. So you always round it up. So it's going to be 8. It's going to be 8. So 8 times 3 bureaus. It's going to be 8, 16, 24 letters. As you can see, as the letters go up, as the items go down, as the items go up, the letters go down, because that's technically what happens. So our focus with these items is to understand what the items is and what the Bureau is looking for. Well, what's the max number that the bureaus will allow as a CRO to send in their letters before you are viewed as a credit repair organization instead of an individual person? That number is 5. If you've taken any of these credit classes, they'll tell you that the most letters that you should be sending out and the most negative items in a letter that you should be sending out is 5 per letter. It's not 10, it's not 15, it's not 20, it's not loaded up, because that's what credit organizations do. But the person does it this way. The person views and understands the attack and does this. So let's read this credit report and go into here, and let's go and select our file. So I'm not doing anything right now with this. I just want to read the credit report. Well, let's do it the fast way. I'm going to read this over here. We're going to click OK. We're going to go down to the circle. We're going to come back up. We're going to hit positive items, come back down to the circle, and literally scroll over each one. This is personal information. This is inquiries. This is AODL 1-2. This is SLDL 3+. This is AOCC. 96 is SLDL 3+. We're done. We read the credit report. Come back down over here, double check the images. Great. Let's go up to the top. Scroll up to top. Check the client info and set up a perfect advanced file. Everything looks great. Come back, reset. Come over here, go to indemnity, and start. Hit this, go personal information, inquiries, AOCC, SLDL, and AODL. Okay, now, here's the difference. Before, we would count the green boxes times by 3, right? We're not doing that anymore. We're leaving that first box as unlimited, because we know that the letters are dictated by how many negative items are in it. So if the letters are dictated by how many negative items are in it, okay, then why are we waiting for, or why, not only why are we waiting to turn up the aggression, but also why are we changing unlimited when we could just dictate what it's going to be on items? And look, you're probably saying to yourself, how the hell does he know this? Well, click close, come over here, and instead go down the line, indemnity 2. Well, hey, look, the second box is changing, but unlimited is on the top. Ready? Let's go to indemnity 3. Same thing. It's changed. It's 6 now. Let's go to indemnity 4. It's 6. Let's go to 5. Oh, crap, ladies and gentlemen, they know something that we know now too. We know, and the software owners know, that after you kick the stall letters in the behind, right, we got to put it down so we don't look like CROs anymore. And the only way not to look like a CRO is to start doing the letters the right way. Well, that was 5. Let's go to 6. 3. Let's go to 7. 3. Let's go to 8. 3. Now, I didn't focus on the green boxes because I want you to know something. In round 8, everything is checked all in green. So if the most aggressive round, I want you to hear this and focus on the word and the verbiage that are coming out of my mouth. If the most aggressive round is select everything in green, put your negative items at 3, leave the top box as unlimited, and put the other 2 at default. If that's the most aggressive default, why are we waiting until round 8 to do that? Why are we not kicking them in the teeth right at the beginning? So everybody that's listening to this right now, if you're listening to me teaching your students, this is exactly what I want you to do. Turn the aggression up right at the beginning. So let's go back to round 1. Let's turn that aggression all the way up. Instead of an unlimited in 10, okay? Let's go over here, check all. Let's go back because we read that credit report. We know what's on the credit report. We don't have to guess it, okay? FYI, this is check all in green because this is everything that's on your credit report. You don't need to check every box off in green. You can literally just let the system run this way. Leave the first box as unlimited. Change your box over here if you want to go on that status point. Go to 3 and hit default. Now, for anybody that's going through this and thinking it can't be that easy, it is that easy. It is that easy. Now, if you want a scaling aggression to know how to print your letters, to know how to go and do your letters for the future and do it so that you can have a cost identity inside of you, here's how we do it. Round 1, you start at 5. You go 3 rounds at 5. So round 1, I'm going to write this on the board. Round 1, 5. Round 2, oh damn, 5. Round 3, 5, right? Now, switch it, round 4. You're going to start at 4. I'm going to change the color over here so you guys can see that we're changing colors. Round 4, 4, round 5, 5. Oh, nope, round 4, 4. Sorry, my bad, that's on me. Round 4, 5. Round 5. Damn it, I did it again. Hey, I'm human. Is going to be 4. Round 5 is going to be 4. And round 6 is going to be 4. Then I'm going to change it. I'm going to change the color one more time. We're going to go to blue. Round 7, 3. Round 8, 3. When we do it this way, this print is all going to be the same price, this print is all going to be the same price, and this print is all going to be the same price. How many letters can you increase? Maybe we're looking at a maximum of 6 to 7 letters, maybe 10 letters at maximum, depending on the negative items. But when you look at that, that's how you start your aggression. Now, that doesn't mean, and I'm going to do this, I'm going to write this in a different color. You can't go, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Doesn't mean you can't go like that. Does it mean I'm going to put this in purple? You can't go 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Does not mean you can't go like that. You can do what you want. If you want to turn the aggression all the way up, you can even go like this, right? Ready? You can go straight 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now, here's the thing. The cool part about ones, the ones is the Lexington Law method, is what I call it, because it's what Lexington Law used to do. It used to send one negative item out every single month. This, on the other hand, is going to send out one negative item per envelope. So if you have 100 negative items, that's 300 envelopes. And then on top of 300 envelopes, it could be something like 3,000 pages. So when you hear me in the basic class say, if you have 100 negative items, it could be, the maximum can be 300 envelopes and could be as many, potentially 3,000 pages. That's where I got the number from, because it's called an advanced tactic, understanding what the software is going to do and how it's going to do it. That's what it's doing. You're understanding the software at such a high level now that nobody is going to be able to tell you the software is not doing its job. So here's the case. You know how to turn the aggression up now on the basic aggression. That's basic. You just learned how to turn the letters up from everybody else in the software that doesn't know how to do this. We just taught you. So now, let's take this. Let's go to another level. So I'm going to leave this at 4. I selected this. I'm going to hit next. Limit, default, next. Okay, ready? Here's the next thing. I'm going to show you something else that nobody else knows about. When you're running this system and you're going through this piece over here, there's another AI in the system that nobody knows about. The other AI is right here under Document Options. And here's your AIs. Your AIs are right here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you guys this in color. I'm gonna do it in emojis. Where's the emojis? Here we go. Here, ready? Here's one AI. Here's another AI. Here's another AI. And here's another AI. Why did I just do that? By selecting each individual box, right, it changes the AI because it changes what's in the image. It changes how the system has to work. So if you turn it to black and white, something else is going to happen. If you take the images off, something else is going to happen. Now, it's not that it completely rewrites everything. It just adds more verbiage in some areas. It removes verbiage in some areas. But what it does, it completely changes the format. And by changing the format, throws the eOSCAR system off. It's not about color. It's not about printing in color. It's not about printing in black and white. It's about what the format it is prints out. And the minute that you do that, if the minute that you click from this AI to this AI, well, you just turned out another AI. Now, here's another AI. Here's another AI. 4 AIs. So you can run 4 rounds with 4 different AIs, see which one is successful. After you see which one that is successful, you turn that one on and game over. Game over. That's the key right there, is understanding in advanced tactics how to actually utilize the system in the betterment for you. If you learn how to use this system in the betterment for you, your clients, and how you're going about it, this is where they win every single time. But you have to understand this system. You have to understand how to throw the AIs on, how to do what needs to be done, making sure the people that you're working with and all that stuff are doing the right thing. Now, here's another thing in advanced tactics that we teach. Do not send anything that doesn't have a bank statement on it. The Bureau knows that people are hesitant for not to put a bank statement on it. Do not redact it. Do not put anything on it. It's got to be the first page of your bank statement. It's got to be perfect. So if you have all this stuff together, it reduces your stall tactics and the stall chances by a lot. So utilizing these pieces all together gives you the best opportunity to go out and succeed. But what happens? The Bureau still controls the end result. Okay? And because the Bureau still controls the end result, we have to be resilient in how we do this. Can you get a better result than other people? Yes. Can it take longer than other people? Yes. But you have to be on board to understand this. The software works. The software works flawlessly, but the Bureau doesn't play by the rules. So we have to stay on top of it and push, and know and change the tactics of every single round. Now, for everybody that's watching this video, right? When you're doing this stuff, you have to have full control of the software. You have to understand this. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't know how to do the basic side. So you have to make sure that you know how to do the basic side before you even look at advanced tactics. Because once you start doing advanced tactics, it's going to change your whole game. It's going to change your whole game. Now, when you're printing and doing advanced tactics, there is no such thing as I'm going to send it out standard. You have to send it out with mail with tracking. You have to make sure that when it goes out, that you're tracking it to its location to start the rest of the game. Because if you don't start the rest of the game, you don't start what needs to be done, you don't teach your people how to go through the rest of the game, that's where you're going to fall apart. So that's the key. That's the key in understanding. It's all a culmination of everything together. And sometimes people don't understand that. But I've just broken this down to you in the easiest form possible. Now, I'm going to do one thing over here. I didn't finish this. I'm going to click over here and click include all three bureaus. Let's get rid of our stuff over here. I'm going to click all three bureaus. I'm going to generate in black and white, include all images, right? And I'm just going to generate this for everybody to see. We've generated a bunch of indemnity ones. So I want everybody to see, and we're going to show you the difference in the page so you guys can actually see it for yourself and be like, what just happened? So as we're generating this letter, we're going to wait, and then we're going to pull up another letter from another client, and we're going to see what's going on. So bear with me one sec. As this letter's generating. Once this letter's done generating, we're going to go over there. Now, I want everybody to understand this. It's going to take longer to generate these type of letters than we did them before, because these letters are now, not only are they more in depth, okay, but they are in a position now where these letters have all the inquiries and breaking up things the way that they should. So let's go over here. So I generated one a few hours ago, and I'm going to show you guys that one, and I'm going to generate this one. So this one was 4 negative items per letter, right? This one's 4 negative items per letter, right? And this one kind of was 45 letters, right? And the other one yesterday was just the default letter, and right off the bat, you can see the difference in letters. Bear with me one second while I get them all up together. Same thing. Here's your personal information. Here's all the same stuff. And just to give you guys an idea, look at this. So the name is the same. The attack number is the same, right? As we can see, the attack number is the same, right? It gives us the date when it was generated. So this is 11/20, right? 20, and then this one says 21/19, which is 21/19. When was that? That's 2/21 would be 19. 9 o'clock, which was yesterday at 9 o'clock, and this one was 7:55, this was a half hour ago. So check this out. I want to show you guys a letter. I'm going to open up the same letter. Here's Experian, and here's Experian. I'm going to open up the first one on each one. So Experian, COFF, which is a collection, and I'm going to open up the other one, COFF. Experian, the first one, COFF. I'm going to pull them out, and I'm going to show you guys the difference. Ready? Apologize. There we go. Two completely different letters. Two completely different things up on the screen that you can see. Two completely different letters written in two completely different formats. Look at the difference over here. Look at the difference over here. Literally look at the difference. This was the standard one from yesterday. This one on the right-hand side. And on the left-hand side, that was the one that we generated today. This one has one more page than the one that was generated yesterday. Same system. This also has less negatives inside of this page, while this one has more negatives inside of this page. So it wrote more for less. Think about that. I just said that. It wrote more for less. Does that give you better odds? Yes and no. Yes and no. But does it give you a shot where you could say, I did my best right from the beginning? Yeah. Same thing. So I just wanted everybody to see that. I wanted everybody to understand that. I wanted everybody to go through that. That's what we do every Friday when I go over these classes. This is what we do. So if anybody has any other questions or anything, like I said, put it in the chat. Let me know what's going on, and we will speak. All right, everybody. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.